Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we try to uncover if companies are actually winning or just putting on a good show. Today we're diving into NetApp's latest filing, and let's just say they're reporting some pretty interesting numbers for their first quarter. So strap in and make sure you're subscribed and join our Discord community in the description below for more behind the scenes insights. So what exactly is this document we're looking at? Well, this is a Form 8K, which is basically a company's way of telling the world about major news as it happens. Think of it as a special bulletin for investors and anyone interested in the company's health, and this particular filing is all about NetApp's financial results for their first quarter, which ended on July 25, 2025. NetApp, as you might know, is a big player in cloud data services and storage solutions. They help businesses manage their data, whether it's in the cloud or their own data centers. So when they put out numbers about their performance, it's a pretty big deal for understanding how the tech industry, especially the data management side, is doing. The main reason for this filing is to report their financial results for the first quarter, and they did this through a press release. Now, companies often use these press releases to put their best foot forward and highlight the good stuff. A key thing they mentioned is that they are using non-GAAP financial information. This means they're tweaking the numbers a bit to show what they believe is a clearer picture of their performance, often by excluding certain one-off or unusual expenses. We'll always want to see the GAAP numbers though, the standard accounting rules to get the full picture. This press release is attached as an exhibit to this report, and it contains the juicy details about their performance. Now, while the press release is important for getting these results out quickly, the filing also makes it clear that this information isn't considered officially filed in the same way other parts of the report are. This means that while they're informing everyone, they're also keeping the company protected from certain liabilities related to these specific numbers. It's a common practice, but it's good to be aware of. Let's talk about what people really care about: the money. We obviously don't have the full financial tables directly in this 8K, but it points us to the press release where those details are. Generally, for companies like NetApp, you want to see growth in their revenue and profits. Are they selling more services? Are their customers sticking around? And is their underlying business healthy? We'll be looking for trends in their recurring revenue, which is a strong indicator of business stability. We also want to see if their expenses are under control. Are they investing wisely in growth, or are their costs spiraling? We need to remember that NetApp operates in a very competitive and fast-moving technology landscape. Companies like Dell, EMC, HPE, and various cloud providers are all vying for market share. So NetApp's performance here isn't just about them. It's also about how they're stacking up against these giants. Now, even though this 8K doesn't contain the full financial statements directly, it's the official announcement carrier for those numbers. The press release mentioned as this exhibit is where the real meat is. NetApp is likely reporting on key performance indicators relevant to their industry, like their deferred revenue, their backlog, and their ability to convert sales into cash. These are the things that tell us if they are truly growing or just making noise. From a Warren Buffett perspective, we'd be looking for a business with a strong competitive advantage, a management that is shareholder friendly, and a clear understanding of their long-term plans. We want to see if NetApp has that moat that protects them from competitors, and if their management team has a clear vision for navigating the complex tech world. Let's think about the broader market context. The demand for data storage and cloud management is only going to increase. Businesses are generating more data than ever before, and they need efficient, reliable ways to store and manage it. So if NetApp is executing well, they're in a fantastic position. If they're lagging, it suggests they're not capitalizing on this massive opportunity. This filing is signed off by Elizabeth O'Callaghan, Executive Vice President, Chief Administrative Officer, and Secretary, which is standard procedure for these reports. It basically confirms that the company is officially submitting this information as required by law. When we look at these results, we're not just looking at a snapshot in time. We want to see consistency. Is this quarter an anomaly or part of a positive trend? If their revenue is up but their profits are soaring, it could indicate strong operational efficiency, or perhaps a shift in their business model that's yielding better returns. So to wrap up, this NetApp 8K filing gives us a heads up that their first quarter results are out and that they're being communicated via press release. The key takeaway is to dive into that press release and analyze those non-GAAP numbers alongside the GAAP figures to really understand the company's financial health. Are they growing? Are they profitable? And how do they stack up against the intense competition in the tech space? Now, looking at these results more broadly, NetApp appears to be navigating a tricky market. while they're likely reporting positive top-line growth. The use of non-GAAP measures means we need to dig deeper. We need to see if the underlying business is truly robust. A potential risk is the intense competition and the rapid pace of technological change in cloud and data services. If NetApp cannot innovate quickly enough or effectively compete on price and performance, they could lose market share. However, an opportunity lies in the ever-increasing demand for data management solutions. If they can secure strong recurring revenue streams and manage their costs effectively, they could see significant upside. Overall, it's a mixed picture that demands a closer look at the actual financial statements. Thanks for watching, and if you found this breakdown helpful, please hit that like button, subscribe for more, and don't forget to check out our Discord server linked in the description below for even more insights. What are your thoughts on NetApp's performance? Let us know in the comments.